This is the Telogis login screen. Your username will be NaturChem, your first initial and your last name. You'll have to set your own password and remember to remember your password. After you've done this, click the small box that says remember password. This way it makes it fast and easy every day to log into WorkPlan. Once you've logged into Telogis, it'll bring you to your vehicle list. Choose the vehicle you will be using for the day. After you choose your vehicle, this will automatically bring you to your pre-trip form. This is your pre-trip form. Go through the whole form and fill it out. If you need any specialty attention to your truck, fill out the notes section. If you have no notes and you're done with the form, sign your name and click submit. After you fill out your pre-trip form, it'll bring you to your summary page where you put in your trailer number if you have a trailer. If you do not have a trailer, just put NA. And you will also fill in your shipping and commodity. After these two are filled out, click Done and Continue. When you've finished filling out your forms, you will see this screen. Click the orange button in the middle that is labeled HOS, which means Hours of Service. In your stats, we will cover the 4 statuses you can have on the job, which are on duty, driving, sleeper berth, and off duty. Telogis will automatically put you on duty as soon as you log into Telogis. You should be on duty whenever you are not driving or taking your DOT break. It is also important to remember to switch to off duty at the end of the day when you're off, because if you do not, you will go over your regulated amount of hours you should get, and this will cause the system to read it as a violation, and your manager or operational manager will need to go in and fix that. Telogis automatically puts you into the driving status whenever you've been driving for more than 30 seconds over 6 miles an hour. In the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you can see a little green box. Whenever this is red, your GPS on your iPad is not linked with Telogis. You will need to manually put in your location until the box is green and the GPS is reading the Telogis system. One of the only times you go into off duty is when you're taking your regulated DOT break. It is important to find a place to park where you'll be in no one's way, because when you crank the truck up and move within the 30 minutes, it'll restart your DOT brake. You will enter yard move whenever you enter the job site, and you need to use your truck but not on the road. Once you are in yard move, keep it in yard move for the duration you are on the job site. The screen will look like this. When you have finished your job, make sure to click the end button. This way it will take you out of yard move and back onto on duty. If you do not click the end button, you will stay in yard move. It is important to be out of yard move when you are done with your job, because the Telogis system will not read where you are driving and what you are doing correctly if you are still in yard move. Review days are found at the Hours of Service icon. Once you click on the icon, you will see your 4 statuses. Click Actions at the bottom of the screen. At the bottom right hand corner is an icon labeled Review Days. Click it. Review days bring up a list of logs that need to be signed. You need to sign for days you are working, as well as days you are not working. Click on the day that needs to be signed. Once you have signed once on Telogis, Telogis saves your signature, and all you need to do is click Agree at the top of the page. Co-driver is when you have 2 individuals signed in to the same truck. If you have a co-driver, he or she will need to log in at the bottom left-hand corner. Your co-driver then logs in using his or her Telogis username and passcode. This allows the driver and co-driver to switch between the driving position. And remember, the co-driver and driver will still have separate logs because one is switching with the other. The hours of service graph is a representation of how long you have spent in each of the four statuses throughout your work week. The green line represents the actual time it is, and you can also see the time at the bottom left-hand corner. This graph will also show the different modes you go in. For example, YM stands for yard move, and the time you went in and the date. At the bottom left of the page, there's a blue button with the letter I in it. This is information on the past 7 workdays. You can use this to go back and see what trailer number you have used, and your commodity and shipper. The calendar next to the information button is an electronic log of the past 7 workdays. If Telogis is down, you will need to fill out a hard copy of your log for that workday. A hard copy can be found in all trucks at all times. The blue I button is no longer available because you cannot edit the summary page for past workdays. The list view at the top right of your screen is a summary of your past 7 workdays. If you see any red X's next to one of the days, there are logs that need to be signed. If you see any green checks next to them, they are logs that have already been signed and are good to go. Just a reminder, if you are using your electronic log on your DOT brake and start the vehicle and move it for any reason, this will cause your DOT brake to start over. To take your DOT brake, go into Off Duty. Click OK on HOS Time Remaining and click DOT brake in the event type. My page is a truck summary, letting you know what Telogis has on your truck. All you need to do is click Done in the top right hand corner. Lastly, sign the sheet and click Agree. When it tells you all data has been synchronized, click OK to start your DOT brake, and this will put you onto off duty. When your rest break is complete, a pop-up will come up on the screen stating that your rest period is complete. Click OK, and now we will put ourselves back on duty. Click On Duty. A little pop-up with your hours will appear. Click OK. Next, it asks you for event type. None is needed, so just click Done on the top right corner. It will ask if you want to leave a note. None is needed, just click Done on the top right corner. It will bring you to a summary page of your vehicle. Nothing is required here. Click Done on the top right corner. You are now back on duty. When you pick your truck for the day, it will show up here. You will have 3 options. You can stay in truck, switch truck, or leave truck. You will use switch truck if at any point in the day you need to switch trucks. You will only use leave truck at the end of the day, and you must leave your truck every day. If you find yourself having to switch a truck at any point in the day, you must fill out the post-trip for the truck you're in, and then fill out a new pre-trip for the truck you're going to. DVIR is a record of the truck's past 7 electronic forms. In the case you get pulled over by a DOT inspector and you get an inspection, you can go here to show them your pre-trip form that you've completed for that day. You cannot edit any past forms in DVIR. Ending your day. From home screen, choose the Vehicles tab. It will show you your vehicle and ask what you want to do. You will choose Leave Vehicle. It will bring you automatically to your post-trip. Do your inspection. If everything has passed, sign your inspection and submit it. Go back to home screen. Click into the HOS icon. Tap Off Duty. A little pop-up with your hours will appear. Click OK. Next, it asks you for an event type. None is needed. So just click Done on the top right corner. It will ask you for a note. None is needed. Just click Done in the top right corner. It will bring you to a vehicle summary page. Nothing is required here. Click Done in the top right corner. It will ask you to confirm that you are going off duty by showing you a blue Agree button. Click Agree. It will tell you that your data has been synchronized. Click OK. Return to the home screen. On the bottom right, there's a power button. Click the icon and it will ask you, are you sure you want to log out? Choose OK. It will return you to the main sign screen. You are now done.